Welcome to Talk with Reginald D. I'm your host, Reginald D. On today's episode, I'm going to talk about the importance of being honest with yourself. Let's jump in. How honest are you about yourself? Are you honest about who you truly are? Are you honest about what you need to change about yourself? I need you to realize that if you don't take the time to analyze yourself, you will always fall short of your dreams and desires. The reason you will fall short is because you're not being honest about what you need to change about yourself to help you get to your goals. Usually people fail at accomplishing things because they can't get out of their own way. Have you ever met or know somebody that is never wrong, even though they're dead wrong? I've learned that people like that is a piece of work, and the unhappiest people around. They are so defensive when someone tries to correct them or give them sound advice. Never get to a place where you can't accept advice from another person. You don't know it all. I know I don't know it all. There are times where I listen to other people's advice. Be honest with yourself. Do you seek progress for your life, or do you just go through life hoping things will work out for you? I need you to understand that life takes work. You have to seek progress in your life. I need you to know that your growth is found in your journey. You have to be honest with what is holding you back from what you desire for your life. The only way you're going to change it, you have to first get acquainted with it. You have to know it. Then you can change it. But until you are honest about it, you will never change. You can't worry about what other people say or do. They may lie to you. They may be dishonest with you. But I need you to remember that at the end of the day, just be honest with yourself. Be loyal to you. There's strength in loyalty. I'd rather live a life of honesty instead of running around trying to impress people. A lot of people can impress you, but are they honest? Are they honest with you? People invest in other people not because they are impressed. They invest in people because they are honest and loyal. Now get it. The hardest person to be honest with is yourself. As humans, we don't want to address our downfalls. We want to address everybody else's downfalls, but when it comes to us, we don't want to deal with it. And the reason you don't want to deal with you is because you know that you are a lot to deal with. I remember some years ago, I had a bad habit taking on things that I couldn't change. I would try to fix things that was out of my control. Man, you're talking about being burnt out. It was crazy. So one day I had to be honest with myself. I asked myself this question. I said, why do you keep taking on things you can't control? The truth is, I thought I had to be a fixer on everything that came my way and needed fixing. But when I was honest with myself, I realized that I was the one that needed fixing. I was burnt out and needed somebody to fix me. I had to learn all over again how to live a productive and effective life. I need you to know that one of the greatest advantages you have is being honest with yourself. Speak the truth about you. Some of the things you are facing is just a test to see if you are truly committed. Be honest with yourself. Are you committed to the life you say you want? If not, why not? You know what you want. Commit yourself to it. What you want is a major part of your life. I've had people ask me about my life growing up. They asked me, did I have a good life or did I have a bad life? I told them I didn't have a good life or a bad life. I was just given a life. I had bad moments in my life and I had good moments in my life. But at the end of the day, I was just given a life. And it's up to me to make it a good life or a bad life. That's the same about you. It's up to you to make your life a good life or a bad life. I need you to understand that real change comes from real honesty. If you want to change for the better, you got to get real with yourself. You got to quit lying to yourself about you. You can't be honest with other people if you keep lying to yourself. If you're honest with yourself, then you would then see who you truly are. Being honest with yourself empowers and increases your self-respect. Let me ask you a question. What do you want for your life? Then once you know that, ask yourself, am I putting in everything I need to accomplish it? Be honest with yourself. Because if you're not honest with your life, you will pretend the rest of your life. You know why people can't fix their problems? It's because they are not honest about the problem. How can a mechanic fix your car if you don't point out what the car is doing? If you tell a mechanic that your car is making a noise, he or she is going to ask you where, in an effort to narrow the problem down to get to the root of the problem. I need you to reflect back over your life. See where you fell short at. This is critical. You have to achieve your dreams. So you have to fix the things that's making you fall short. That comes with being honest with yourself about you. I need you to understand that honest self-reflection opens your mind to change, success, and being free. Now, when you self-reflect over your life, don't beat yourself up about it. I need you to reflect on yesterday and not go back to yesterday, because you got to understand that you were a different person then and you are a different person now. I need you to realize that you have to be true to yourself, true to your values, and true to your purpose. Being honest with yourself is nothing but finding yourself. Once you find yourself, everything else will come. Guess when your life will get better? Your life will get better when you get better. Put more time and effort into you. Pull out the greater version of you. So you have been letting people define your life. I need you to understand that first you have to define yourself. Then you can define your life. You know what should make you proud? What you should be proud of is not repeating the mistakes that set you back in your life. That says a lot about you. It says you are ready for progress. You're ready for a change in your life. Every moment you have is only a chance to live in integrity, a chance to be great, a chance to pursue your dreams and desires. Whatever you do not mess up your chances. Don't blow your opportunities. You heard the saying that some opportunities come once in a lifetime? That's why it's critical for you not to blow it. Take advantage of it. A lot of people don't achieve things because of their emotions. They let their emotions get in the way. They allow their emotions to overpower their intelligence. They allow their emotions to overpower their gifts and their talents. These things need to shine in your life. Get your emotions out of the way. Sometimes you got to embrace discomfort in order to build character and reveal who you really are. Sometimes you got to get out of your comfort zone if you want to grow. I need you to know that success doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you thought you couldn't do. The more obstacles you have overcome, the more strength you will have. Do you know that being honest with yourself is the greatest gift you can give yourself? Because it allows you to live an authentic life. It will bring freedom to your life. Being honest with yourself is the best integrity you can give your life. When you accept who you are today, you can change who you are tomorrow. You will go from surviving to thriving. You got to understand that you are enough. You just have to be honest about the way you've been handling things. Be honest about the reason you are in the place that you are right now. Then you can change your situation, man. Just focus on what you can control. Don't worry about the rest of the stuff. You got to start making yourself a priority. Your life is too important to neglect. You have dreams to pursue. You have a purpose to pursue. Don't neglect yourself. You are too valuable. You are too valuable to lose in this thing called life. You're going through life thinking you have something to prove to people. You don't have to prove yourself to nobody. Work on improving yourself, and everything else will work out. Keep going. Keep pushing. You're going to have rejections along the way, but you turn your rejection into redirection for your life. I need you to know that when it didn't work out for you, it worked out for you. See, somebody missed that. Let me say it again. When it didn't work out for you, it worked out for you. It really worked out for you because God blocked and didn't allow that one thing to work out because that wasn't his plan for your life. You thought it was a rejection, but it was only a redirection from him. That's why it's important to trust the process. I'm going to leave you with this. Always love yourself. Love yourself by pushing yourself more. Love yourself by being honest with yourself. Love yourself by pushing yourself to greatness. Love yourself enough to achieve your dreams and desires. All of this is what I call tough love. You might as well love yourself because you're the one you got to spend the rest of your life with. I need you to remember, in this thing called life, keep following your heart, but be sure to take your brain with you. Thanks for tuning in to Real Talk with Reginald D. If you enjoyed listening to Real Talk with Reginald D, please take a minute to rate and review the show on Apple Podcasts. See you next time.